Alright, so this is going to be my second episode. What's up, my ninjas? Here to tell y'all about the adventures and the dealings of my known character, Trina, and his homies. So our first adventure set off, and it was my friend Zach, and obviously Yanis. Shout out Yanis. We're in the campaign. First adventure was me and Zach, and this one dude came through. He made his character. He made a barbarian character, but he didn't really play, so talk about him when he gets to it. But basically, the first thing we did, Yanis had us just strolling. I'm just strolling through the street, trying to get people to buy my product, as we do, trying to get paid. And I noticed there was this like real rough looking elf, and I'm like, oh, what's up with this dude? And I'm a gnome, so I like to play a trick on a motherfucker. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna prank this bitch real quick, and I use mine once per day. I mean, I actually get to use a decent spell once per day. Other than that, it's just a bunch of buffs and shit. But yeah, so I use my prestidigitation. Like, oh fuck, I hope I don't get dirty later. Prestidigitation real quick. And I made like a puddle in front of the dwarf. He's like, oh crap, he slips on it. Now, this is some metagame shit, but he was actually a druid. I don't know why the fuck he was worried about a puddle. Druid, I mean, shit, you nasty dog. But anyways, he slipped on the puddle. He fell down. His coin purse all fell out of it. All his money fell everywhere. And I'm like, oh shit, trying to get paid. I snatched up his coin purse. I just started running. And instead of like collecting his coins, there's like gold pieces on the ground and shit. He just comes at me, and I'm like, I tried to leave you some. Why you let me get some of your coins, man? But he shoots me in the ass with like some kind of weak ass lightning bolt. I don't know, did like 3 points of damage to me, whatever. He shot me in the ass, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm sorry, dude. It was just a little prank. I threw his coin purse down and just ran off. So this is how you make friends in D&D. You know, you prank them, you rob them, and then you just run off. Obviously, that's the best way to form an adventuring party. From yours truly. That's how we do it. No, but in all seriousness, okay, so that happened, and I just go about my day. I'm wheeling and dealing, mostly just the dealing, because I don't have a ride. I'm poor for a street gnome. Not for long though. Should we finna get anyways? Eventually, the dude, the elf that I had fucked with, he comes and finds me. And he's like, this dude had done some other shit. He was like trying to get into the library for some books. I don't know. Dude gets into a D&D campaign. First thing he's interested in doing, I'm gonna go to the library. I'm gonna go sit in the library and read books. So whatever. They wouldn't let him in the library because he wasn't a student at the wizard school. And he tried to talk him into it, but like he's terrible at talking. Like that's his character flaw, is like he's real antisocial. He like lives in the woods and shit. He doesn't know. The opposite of me, basically. I'm like all charismatic. I'm like, hey, you want to buy some old Toby or what the fuck I have? And so anyways, he finds me and he's like, dude, you were pretty slick with that prank you pulled on me earlier, whatever. He tries to hire me to break into the library and get him some books. Whatever. I'm like, yeah, that's straight. You gonna pay me money? You gonna pay me gold pieces? I know you have gold pieces because I already took some. You got them back, so I'm gonna need to get those gold pieces. And so he hires me. I run up in there and I'm like casing it out. And I just use my highest level magic immediately. Just expend it. It's like 20 minutes into the campaign at this point. And I'm like, fuck it, just use all my magic right now. So I turn invisible and I'm running through there because limited duration. I'm running through looking for all these books. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck is magical books? Of course, I did not think ahead. Oh, let me activate read magic so I can read all these books. I'm just running through like, oh fuck, I didn't actually take any of these languages. What the fuck is this? I can't tell. Eventually, I get the idea like, oh snap, let me go behind the counter and check out those books because maybe those books are like more valuable than just the shit that's still sitting on the shelf. Maybe actually somebody was interested in it and they checked it out. Perhaps that is a good way for me to find the books this dude was looking for. Because he'd give me like some random. He didn't actually know the names of the books he wanted, so he was like, just pretend like I told you these names, and I'm whatever, dude. Just DM that shit. Tell me these are those books, or tell me they are not the books. That's how we're gonna do this, I guess. With some pretty. That's what happened with that. But I found like a couple of them behind the counter, and then like, I had been token up on my old Toby as I want to do, and the DM had Yanis. He had the like the old librarian lady sitting there, like, oh, what's that smell? She like smelled the old Toby on me, and I'm like, oh shit, I freaked out. I had grabbed a couple of the books, and I was like, oh, burn out. I burnt out, and then I saw like this other dude in the back, like a younger librarian. I'm like, oh, let me hit this dude up, and I'm over there toking, and I sold him some herbs, and then he was about to leave, and I'm like, hold up, sir, you think you could get me some books? And so he went in there and got like all the rest of the books I needed. He wanted 4 books, and I ended up getting like 7 books. And I had talked him into like, oh, 1 gold piece per book, which to me is like, oh, fucking gold piece. That's like, I'm possibly going to make like 5 gold right now. Oh shit, I'm finna get paid. It's ridiculous. You know, magic books, these are like spell books. I'm fucking, I didn't know, whatever. That's not really how my magic works. I'm a summoner. I get my magic, I would presume, through like my connection with my Eidolon. Like hooks me up with shit. Oh, you know, that's how I'm playing it. I don't know how it's supposed to be. I don't study magic or anything. Like I have a connection to it through my connection to the other planes. That's how I'm playing it. So anyways, I have these books, and you know, they're worth a hell of a lot more than 1 gold. It's like a fucking, you know, some of them are like 2-3 level spells and shit, and 1 gold, that's straight. Give me that 1 gold. I'm real happy with my 1 gold for this like 30 gold book. But whatever, dude. I go and I turn the books in, and I'm trying to convince him, you know, why don't you raise that price, man? I'm trying to wheel and deal. I'm like, oh, I think I know what I have. Oh, give me 2 gold. Somebody's up, give me 1 gold for the books. I kind of played it like I was pissed off, but really I'm like, straight. That's like 7 gold, motherfucker. Oh, all right. So I run off, got my gold. I think that's pretty much where we ended that session. Actually, matter of fact, no. That was like the beginning of the next session. Like, we ended it where I had just robbed the library. That was the first session that ended with me just having those books. So that was the first session, man. I had some books. Just disregard the fact that I already got paid for the books. It's not important. So we're going to hit you up next time. You can hear more exploits of the cantankerous gnome Trina as he perpetrates shenanigans on all the party, as he's wont to do.